Okay, so we're gonna try out the updated braziers, and we're gonna try add living. I only have 1 bonus living remaining. That's not great, but hopefully we get a little bit luckier than last one that exhausted immediately. Okay, where's the last special one? Oh, I have 2 here. Ah, it's already dead again! Yeah, this system is great. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, it's a good system. Wow, we love it. It's changing. Double amount of living though in this vault, but that's it. I can't wait to get the new candle system in place. I've just grown to really dislike this system now. Not because of my own D-luck, but because of my realizations around things. Another thing that I'm gonna do is I want to, come the day of the Herald fight, I would like to look special. As in, I would like to dress accordingly for the fight. And how does one dress accordingly for the fight? Well, either one is a Patreon, a high tier Patreon to Vault Hunters, to patreon.com/Vault Hunters, and one gets access to the champion armor or the goblin set, because these are the coolest sets in game. But if one doesn't, then one has to look into gods, the Vault gods. And I want to try and unlock a Vault God armor set. And the way you do that is by reaching 25 reputation with either of the gods. Which one? Which one do I want to try and reach? I do like Vilara's one. Vilara is amazing looking. I think I'm gonna go Vilara. And so, what do we want to do here? We want to get a charm. I'm no longer spec'd into Divine, which is a little bit sad. And also, I've already put that in, so I can't put tiers on here. But yeah, let's do that, and let's aim for finding a Vilara in here or 2. I do like the Vilara armor. I actually haven't really seen them much other than as a dev. Like, I've never unlocked them. And also, when we do this, we're going to lose reputation points in the other. So with that, I'd say that my Paradox Vault is pretty much done for this season. Okay, I also have to loot in here, so I don't really know what to do with my hunter. It's not going to be that many living, is it? Well, see, hunter would be very valuable here. Actually, because it's not that many bonus stacks. Look at this. New modifier, copiously. On braziers. Remember, this is what we're doing. Adds 5% copiously. And remember, in this patch, or maybe you don't know, if you're watching this on YouTube, you don't know this, but copiously, sir, copiously stacks now over 100%. And so, even if you have 100, that's useful. There's always a negative and a positive, yes. That's copiously and slowed. Makes me worried that I forgot to change the test config, which had it be copiously every single time. Let's see if we have another patch day issue, or if it was just randomness. I would also like to say that I moved Onslaught from being a Pillage modifier to being a normal modifier. And the reason I did that is because I've redone Pillage completely. I wanna talk a little bit about a thing that I have not fully decided, but pretty much decided in my head to do. I will never agree with the people that say that scavenger is a bad thing for Vault Hunters. I have my opinions, and I obviously think that scavenger is the most fun objective. And I like it. I like it a lot. Don't get me wrong, there are days where you just want to run Elixir, and Cake is great, and I'm hoping that Brazier is exciting and intuitive and fun. But Scavenger is by far my favorite. And so we talked about this in the development team. We talked about the idea of making objective difficulty scale with difficulty. And while I think that would have been a solution, a good solution, so to make it easier and easier, etc. I feel like if Scavenger is to be what... Oh, look at this. A custom 20% extra XP. There we go. There we go. That's a new modifier in the pool. I feel like if we do objective scaling, people are still going to get objective or scavs where you get 2 Omega items and you just give up. Unless we make it objective scale to say, okay, well, if you play on easy, you can only get common items and you only get 50% of them. It's kind of an easy, it's kind of a neat way of doing it, but binding that to difficulty is going to gate people out who want to play with lower mob difficulty, but still have the same difficulty in terms of finding items. So it's not like a straight up solution. And so then what could we do? Well, we could bind it as a secondary command where you set, and we might still do that, where we have the vault objective difficulty as a separate difficulty setting. But I think what I'm going to do to cater to the many people who hate scavenger vaults and who just, you know, who thinks that it's too much RNG and all of these things, I am going to make scavengers not be part of the random objective rotation. And the logic behind this is autocomplete, and how many people are playing this game feeling like they're getting cheated out of the game when they can't complete the objective. And this is something that I've changed my view on, or I haven't really changed my view, but I've been tainted by the community. My vision for Vault Hunters was not that you would autocomplete everything you do. But I get it. I get that you have an objective in your face, and you feel like that is my quest in this vault. My quest is to light 6 braziers in this vault. And if I don't do that, I failed this vault. That was never how I saw it, but that is how people see it. And I get it. That makes sense, right? It's right in your face. And so a long time ago, in update 9, we made a change where we made objectives easier in general. Because we didn't want people to feel like they were failing every vault. Whereas I've always looked at this to... A vault is like a resource. You go in, you loot, and then you get your resource. If you complete, it's a bonus. That's the way I've always seen it. And so because of that, I'm going to remove scavenger out of the random rotation. But I'm not so sure that I want to make it a difficult, or I'm not going to make it a general difficult setting. We may add it as an optional difficulty setting. And to the comments in chat saying some people will never try scav them because they won't know about seals. Well, that's not true. So how do we make people know about seals? Well, we rewrite the quest entry about seals in general. We make a good quest about it. And also there's bounty table. There are a lot of bounties that requires you to do a scav to complete the bounty, right? So it's like, okay, well your quest is to complete the bounty, which means that you have to make a seal to go scavenger. And then of course there's the ascension, which is still going to be scavenger and elixir only. And so this is going to allow people that like scav, like myself, to opt in to doing scavs, but it is also going to remove scavs for the people that just run random crystals, so they don't feel cheated out of completion. No more scavs for Plunder Pearl then? That's actually true. That's something I didn't think about. What about the capstones? What about Plunder Pearl and Warden's Pearl, etc.? Yeah, I don't actually know how to handle that. This is not going to happen in update 13, by the way. This is going to happen with the catalyst change in update 14. Ooh, here's a new modifier as well. Grievous wounds. Minus 20% healing efficiency. We'll see. As I say, this is an update 14 thing, and at that time we will have a crystal workbench. We will have changed how you apply things to a crystal. And so maybe there is space for something like a Plunder Pearl. That's like a capstone. Definitely agree, it does feel like a failure to not complete the objective. I don't know what could be done about that. Well, I mean, people have suggested partial completion in the past and stuff like that, which I think is, like, we have bounties for that, right? But yeah, there is a truth in that people, and as I say, I can completely relate or completely understand, not relate, I can understand why people feel that way. I just look at vaults differently, right? I look at a vault as a resource mine, and yeah, if you don't complete, it's not a big deal. Like you still come up with all the loot. This trap stuff, though. This trap stuff is gonna need to be fixed. I don't know if Pepper has found anything about it yet. It's probably a very hard task to just get randomly asked about. So, for those of you watching this as a video, we discovered that since we're doing a patch day today, trap rate was, what was it, chat? About 16% with full trap disarm. What do we have here? Copiously again. Potion is not working. Oh. Oh, it's actually not working. Huh. How come things like that we haven't touched are bugged out now? Rip potions too. This is an awful patch day so far. Suppose I did change the values of a potion. Okay, I gotta be a little bit careful then. I changed the value of mana, so maybe that broke the potion. That's a really bad thing if so. Man, we haven't found anything good in this vault. Did I go down here? No. Oh, there's a living PY. And an extra minute. Let's go! I have grievous wounds as well, right? Yeah, I have a stack of grievous wounds, so my heals are not as efficient. I wonder if that's what messed with the potion. Maybe. Modgebox, Catalyst. Modgebox. I might buy this one. Empty Catalyst for 9 gold. We're not doing vendor. Is that another vendor there? Double pouch. Oh, here's one of the new items. A hardened chest scroll. I'm going to buy it. You can't get these items before this patch. Unless you're playing Sky Vault. There is now a chance to find Enigma chests in there, by the way. People have been asking for this feature for a while. And I thought this was a great way of including it. Another stack of grievous wounds. I don't think I want to do that. I will say I am liking the Brazier pool. I've removed a lot of the super item quantity stuff. They're still in, but they're much rarer now. They were a bit too spammy in the past pool. Catalyst for 11, Fundy for 10, sure. Oh, do I have a Gorgy? I think I have a Gorgy key. That would be bad. No scroll. And a pretty bad treasure chest. Oh, 2 lost bounties though. Let's go. Lost bounties is one of the 3 lost bounties. What? Dude. Treasure sand provides where the chest did not. Oh, more champions. Yay, look at this. We like that one. We like that one a lot. And then we have 2 stacks of generous. So we have 10% more loot now. What is this? Slowed and fortuitous. Okay, here's an omega. Here's an omega modifier. 50% item rarity. This is very low chance to get. I'm going to take it even though I hate slowed. That's an omega modifier. So there are a few of those still. There's also one for item quantity called Horde. That was unfortunate. And a few others. When is the finale? The last episode of this series will be in episode form on my main YouTube channel. And it will go out on February 1st. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this. So I'm going to lose a heart for this. But 25% mana regen in this vault without my potion. I value quite highly. Not going to lie. That feels pretty good. Oh, I don't have enough mana. There we go. There we go. Actually, I lose mana. I lose mana from doing a lucky hit. That's a hammering jewel right there. What is this? Dungeon? I don't like spider dungeons. Now I'm gonna skip. Doesn't help the doll. Ether would hate me for skipping that one, but whatever. There's a treasure door. Is that a Zenium? Do I have a Zenium? I don't. I don't know if Iskall mentioned it, but I was watching Joe a couple of days ago, and he said you don't need to be level 100 because anyone who is level 100 can sponsor non-level 100s. So I talked a little bit about this earlier in the stream, and yeah, what we have done is in update 13, available to all of you, we've added a game rule that you can change in your world to allow people at whatever level you set it to enter the Herald. Someone has to get to level 100 though. Someone has to get level 100, otherwise you can't complete the seal. I don't personally like this. I don't love this. I'll just be honest. Like, I don't love this. And hopefully we don't have to use this game rule. Because it goes against the lore of Vault Hunters. And the challenge was also to reach level 100. But unfortunately, some people had misunderstood and didn't think they needed to be level 100. Now, I'm going to be honest with you all for a second. If you go into the Herald Vault at around level 70, let's say, it is going to be extremely difficult. Because, well, the Herald is a tough boss. And if you're level 70, you're very far behind on gear and stuff like that. And skill points. And so, what options do we have? So hermits told me that they have misunderstood. Some hermits, not everyone. Some hermits said that they misunderstood that you had to be level 100. They didn't realize that. And so I don't want people to not be able to participate in the end of the series. We did complete the artifact puzzle. It's not like we've cheated that part in or anything, but yeah. It's a bit of a tough one. And yeah, it's not great. Hopefully, and our aim is still, by the way, we have 9 days. Our aim is, of course, to get everyone to level 100. And now some of you may probably think, well, if you don't, it doesn't matter. I think it does because of the difficulty aspect. I think that Herald is going to be considerably more difficult at level 90 than it is at level 100. I think that if you haven't played with skill points and a build, and if you haven't like got some decent gear around level 100, I think that it's going to be harder. Okay, here we go. Our first pillage one. Will you stop playing on the server after the 100 days? Yes, the plan is not to continue at this point in time. However, for me, we are starting the Vault Hunter SMP Season 4 up after, after the start of March. I would think in the middle of mid-March. And I'm really excited about that. The plan is to start on update 14 and demo update 14 on that server. And Faults will be part of that. Stress will be part of that. And I'm not going to promise this, but he has said that he would like to be part of it, and he has been invited. I'm talking about Mr. Etho. Mr. Etho has been invited to join that series, and he said that he's going to join. Not to stream though, just to play and you know, do co-ops and stuff like that. Other hermits have invites as well, but don't forget that the Vault Hunter SMP is usually, it's a lot faster paced with updates and stuff like that. Ooh, if I take this, I'm almost dead here. I don't think that's worth it. But yeah, this is a new pillage one as well, shortened. So overall, what I wanted to get to with pillaging is that I have moved, or I put pillaging to have some of the harsher modifiers. I felt like clumsy was a really bad one at pillaging level, because by then you're probably not looting as much more. And so I've moved clumsy or trapped to the standard pool. Uh-oh. I gotta be careful, I don't have a potion. But yeah, no, I think that the pillage pool feels, I mean, we have only seen a few, but I think it seems good with the limited amount of checks we've had. Is everyone coming back for the SMP? No, we have one person who is leaving us, who's not part of it. Oh, here we go. Brutal mobs, plus 50% damage. I'm going to pillage that after I spawn these in. And loot this. Is that a... No, it's a Tenos, okay. I was going to say, look at this. Here's a Villara one. Maybe I loot this one too. Please get a good luck hit. Oh, I love stone skin so much. I love knockback resistance. I think it's such an underrated statistic in this game. It's very strong. Right, let's pillage and get out. Oh, I got a burger sauce in that. Great success. I don't know if I got anything good there. Who is leaving? I'm not telling you who's leaving the SMP. That's for you all to find out. Wait, can I not eat another kiwi now? I don't need another kiwi. There we go. Woo! 273,000 experience. There we go. There we go. Was that? Yeah, 781 mobs killed. How much XP was that? 70,000. I think that's good. And I also had the, yeah, look at this, 2.4, because I had the modifier, right? I had the accustomed. Look at all these beautiful icons. I actually think that Braziers, this is quite fun. Like, this is a quite fun objective. It is a little bit like decked out in that you build your deck or vault as you go. That was a very good vault. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. Anything legendary though? I had such a weird day the other day where I just kept getting so many legendaries in every vault. That's a big boy, isn't it? Too big. Too big of a boy. Too big. Okay, we might save that. I'm also trying to save gear that is relevant for the Herald fight for people. Man, I come out of this vault and I feel like I want to do another Brazier. That was great XP as well. And if we can get some more of those stacks. I think that was a quite lucky one though, because of the fact that we only had 6 Braziers. If we have like 15 Braziers, we can't be as picky, right? We're going to run out of time. Yeah, do a Braziers with tiers this time. Yeah, I agree. But see, the problem with tiers is that we are also investing like resources. We might not find resources. It's the balance of it. But let's see here. So if we add, let's add all of these small ones, right? So how much? We have 78%. Let's see. We have 78, so we need 22%. I think I'm going to do another Brazier Vault. So I just want to feel, I just want to get another feel for them. Oh, you want to know what else Peppa did in this patch? Which is going to be in update 13. But I think Peppa added the feature where you can, where the vendor, where the shopping pedestal will merge your gold and do all the mats for you. Maybe we just run a full random one. And we just see if we can stack some custom modifiers. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's see if we find any altars. Oh, Villara, our beloved. Kill dweller mobs. Dude, I like that we didn't fix the trap disarm now. Now look who's laughing. Huh? These are actually the worst for a freeze build because they summon a lot of minions. So Blizzard and Stormcloud actually isn't as good against these. I need more dweller traps, man. What is this? Just a gang of tanks. Oh, we gotta do this as well. Clumsy, more trap disarm. Okay. No, wait. That may be bad. That may be the other way around. This may have given us less traps. Oh. No. Okay, that's good. I don't know. So the reason I want traps is because traps will spawn more. Yeah, look at that. They will spawn more dwellers for me to. Was he fighting a snapping turtle? What an absolute legend! I will admit this would have been a pretty difficult god challenge without traps. I wonder if there's a meta to play a trap build where you want the chests to be trapped. That's kind of cool. There's more trap disarm there. Should I do it? I wonder if it gets better or worse. I feel like it gets worse if I remove trap disarm, because otherwise Stress would have complained more. I feel like this may make it so that I don't get any traps anymore. I'm considering it. I think we'll skip taking it. Yeah, I feel like we get less traps now, so I'm not going to take it. Oh, I don't want living, do I? I gotta focus on my objective here. Oh, there's another Villara here! Let's go! Okay, let's hope we get the reputation point though first. We'll take that. That's good. Yeah, we're getting less traps. 100%. So it might be worth doing the getting our last dweller, and then, which we're gonna get now, and then go back and take that trap disarm. Yay! We got a reputation point. Woo! 73% chance we hit it. Kill tank mobs. Oh, didn't I save the tank gang? The gang of tanks. That was 4 though. Okay, that's 1 rep. We want to get to 25. That's like our side quest because we want to look good for the final fight. I'm going to go back and I'm going to get that trap one. I'd also like a treasure room. I'd like everything. Here's 1 tank. Perfect. It's not bugs, it's happy little accidents. I'm honestly confused at how many weird errors we have found already. And it is really difficult in game design in general to catch things. You may think like, oh, have you not tested it at all? No, I have tested it, but you know what I've tested is the modifiers for braziers, for example. I've actually sat there for hours trying to balance what we're doing right now. And I think, as I said, I think that once you test it with some investment, you won't know until you test it in like a real world. You can hypothetically know. But there is a saying in developing, I think, something around the lines of fix one bug, add two more. Isn't that like a saying, people? And that's obviously what's happened here. Like, Vutax probably fixed the Looter's Dream stuff. And with it came these issues. I don't know if I dare to take Grievous Wounds. I swear, I kept getting so many tags before I took this objective. What is this? Soul Boost and Slowed. I do have a Swift level, so I could sacrifice it. Here we go. And a Champion. Oh, Champions, by the way, give a lot of stacks. Wait, where did the other guy come from? Anyway, I wanted to say about Braziers that I think Braziers is going to be used a lot for special vaults. And things like this, right, where you have to kill mobs. Because you can stack Onslaught once we fix that. That's another thing that's bugged out at the moment. You can stack Onslaught and like get more spawns with every spawner. Which would be very helpful. Elixir is definitely the meta right now for like building big catalyst vaults. But then on the contrary, Braziers is going to exist. And Braziers can give you item quantity on the fly. That's why I think they're going to be meta. Here we go. Couldn't champions always be considered tanks? It makes it a little bit more one-dimensional, which is not always a bad thing, right? But it makes it a bit more one-dimensional in the sense that you can always go for champions, but that's not really the problem. I think the problem is a learning process. It's like, how do we teach the player what is what? There was a very good suggestion somewhere that we are considering, and that is to change the Illager damage and Nether damage and Undead damage to be our mob types instead. So you would have Horde damage, tank damage, etc. I think that's pretty good. I think it would be a little bit tough to balance, but as I've said before, just because something is a little bit hard to balance should never gate us out using that as content. It's just we have to spend a little bit more time on it. Yay! We got another reputation point. Heck yeah, we're at 9. The magmatic piglins are apparently tanks. I did not know that. It's good to know. I thought they were assassins. I think that's wrong, actually. I think that's another bug we just found. I think dungeons may actually be the downfall of Brazier Vaults. Like, you may not want to do Braziers if you're dungeon hunting. Because you're buffing the mobs, right? Accustomed. Oh, we're taking accustomed. For 20% increased mob damage. Yeah, we're taking that. Accustomed is super valuable right now. Great success. I should absolutely stop here and just kill all of these mobs because it's XP, right? Okay, we do have a lot of traps still. Maybe trap disarm is not affecting it after all. I don't even know at this point if looting chest is worth it. Do we get experience for trap chest in this game? Is accustomed retroactive? Yeah, it's applied on completion. So it is very good for leveling. If that's what you mean. So everything that we've done up until this point and everything we do in the future is going to be 20% more valuable. And because we're running the burger, that is doubled. So it's going to be 40% more valuable. We only got 6 minutes though. We have to rush some braziers. Finally caught a stream. Usually you just watch YouTube channel. People should follow Vodska85. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Please do. If you haven't followed Vodska85, we're almost at 80,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. And only a couple of days now, and then my main channel will be below 1.6 million. Sad. But it's fine. I heard someone talk about this in regard of another content creator. This is such a smart thing of saying. Like I talked about like how views are declined and all of these things. Like I disappear and then I come back. And this comment makes a lot of sense. It said something like, never expect to... oh, an armor piece broke. Never expect to... If you're not there, why should others be there, kind of. And I mean, what that commenter didn't know is that we have a hashtag never ever leaving thing here, but that mostly applies to Twitch. And so, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Skirt back on, Pag. Never mind this room. I kind of need my braziers right now. Won't be doing much pillaging here. If we can find another custom, that would be so big. Also, if we can find a treasure door that we can open. Oh, what is this? Another Xenium. You kidding me? I kind of want to kill all of these mobs. There's so much XP here. This room, by the way, if you play Vault Hunters yourself, this has the ornate, big ornate secret spot underneath it. So if you go all the way down there, you can see on the minimap whether or not you got it. We did not get it. I always tend to check this room for that. I'm loving the Vodska content. Thank you, sir. I actually think it's very valuable to cut together things like this from a stream and then use it, because of course a lot of people can't watch streams. It's time consuming and all of that stuff. 252. We need 4 braziers. Okay, let's stop for a moment. Let's just light things up. We can't take that one. Dang it! Am I gonna fail a brazier? What's this? Okay, I lose a heart for mana regen. We'll take that. Come on, accustomed. Come on. It's very nice that they're cut down. It also can. It also allows me to do focus target content. You know, and so that's good. And I'm still learning. Like, don't get me wrong. These things are a learning process. Like, I'm trying to. How do I talk in a stream for it to not be confusing in a video format? How do I interact with you guys while all of these other things are going on? You know, there's still a lot of practice from my side, but it's fun. Like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the content creation part. It's been great. So thank you to everyone who subscribes to Vodska85. Ruthless mobs and lucky. I mean, we don't have much choice here. No! Oh, there was living chest up there, but I don't have time. What is this? Clumsy? Sure. Whatever, man. Unfortunately, we're not going to get great XP here, right? Because we haven't been looting much. But we did get 2 Villara points. I feel like that's good. And on that note, I actually think that I should still increase the experience from mob killing. I think it's a big oversight. We can take that if we need to. But let's wrap around and see if we can find a little cheeky accustomed. Accustomed is so strong, man. Oh, more champions is always great. It's like the double positive one. Do you think you'll reach level 100 today? No. No. If we can be level 98 today, I'm chilling. I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I could reach level 100 in 10 minutes if I ate my burgers, but I am saving them for other hermits. Oh no, and then it's a challenge room, so no brazier. And then it's a factory, so no brazier. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's go take the other one. It is also very important to complete, of course, because otherwise we lose a lot of experience. Where was it? Oh, it was one more room, right? Yeah, one more room. There it is. Man, Brazier being a little bit exciting. So, accustomed is a very interesting one, because it's not good if you just rush the completion. Accustomed, even though you get like 2 or 3, it's not going to do that much. You actually have to also play the vault. So there's a lot of strategy in this. 172,000, that was considerably worse than the last one. But we did get 2 Villara points.